Yo, what's up, droners? B here with another edition of Droner News. And this week's really fun because we're talking about underwater drones in Europa. Yeah, that's one of Jupiter's moons, as well as a lot of DJI updates because they've been having a lot of news lately. So let's get right into it. Coming in at number one, we're going to start off with that DJI stuff. There's actually a new DJI GO app coming out. I didn't realize the DJI GO app right now was called DJI GO 3, but now it's going to be called DJI GO 4. And they're really emphasizing that this is going to be a whole new interface that's still going to feel really familiar. To me, it sounds like the same thing, but better, but you know, we'll all see. So the biggest change that you're really going to be able to see here is the transmission of the video in real time for the first-person view footage. Now, that's a big deal when you're looking at the drone as in the Inspire 1, the Inspire 2 or the Phantom 4 Professional, because they have the first-person view cameras on them that will allow you to do that. So it's a big deal for that. Otherwise, for the most part, it looks like the same thing with some added fun stuff like, oh, you can add some royalty-free music to the edits that you can more easily do within the drone app. So seems cool. Either way, it's an update, so look out for it because it's probably coming to a phone near you. Coming in at number two, NASA is developing a drone that will be an underwater drone to explore life in the oceans of Europa. And this drone, for me, I couldn't help but be super geeked out about it. It's going to be 100% autonomous. And the way it's going to work is that it's going to come from a satellite. Satellite's going to drop it into the water. Then it's going to be a buoy. The buoy is going to launch the drone. The drone is going to be able to go around and figure out all the stuff it needs to, report a bunch of data, take that data, send it back to the buoy. The buoy is going to send that data to the satellite. The satellite's going to send that to the NASA scientists, and they're going to tell us that, yes, life is in other places in the universe, and hopefully in Europa. Like, wouldn't it be crazy if you get in there like, wow, there's an entire civilization in this ocean, because why not? We just couldn't see into it with our satellites from the sky. Either way, I'm super excited to see what they come up with. Coming at number three, I've mentioned it before on other Droner News episodes or some form of Droner episode that I don't remember at the moment. But either way, the Star Wars drones that literally shoot each other out of the sky have arrived. They're here, they're happening, and they seem pretty dope to me. Like, depending on what you're looking for, like, you can get them and literally they look really cool, and you can just have them as a place setter. They come with the thing specifically so they look cool in like a case. Or you could do like I would and fight people with them because they're fighter drones. They even took it a step far enough to make it so the propellers are on the bottom of the drone so that these things look more like the Star Wars drones when they're flying. And yes, they do have lasers that shoot each other down out of the sky. And they also go up to 35 miles an hour. Honestly, this seems like a ball, but it comes at a price, $275. If you're willing to ball like that, then make it rain because this is worth it. Merry Christmas. Coming in at number four, the Inspire 2, because yes, I'm obsessed with this awesome drone. It looks like the DJI is going to be scaling back the power of this drone for obvious reasons. At the time of launch, on that launch event, they said that Inspire 2 is going to be capable of 67 miles an hour, which is just mind-boggling speed for a camera drone. And it turns out that is mind-boggling speed for the camera itself. And they're going to be slowing it down. They're going to be taking it to 58 miles an hour, mostly because of camera issues. Getting up to 67 miles an hour has stability issues in the camera, and DJI is going to slow it down. But don't worry, if the entire reason you were going to be getting this drone was for the speed, DJI is offering full refunds to anyone who already has put the money down for the Inspire 2 and says, man, I just wanted the thing for the speed, which doesn't really make sense because it's still a full 10 miles an hour faster than an Inspire 1. Either way, check it out. I still want one. This is not going to change anything for me because this drone still does so much. All right, so coming in last, but I'm actually going to say least, is Apple Maps. I'm not a big fan of Apple Maps. I don't think really anybody's a big fan of Apple Maps. Unless you're the person who really doesn't know how to use your iPhone and just does what it tells you to do and you use Apple Maps. They are looking to start using drones to update their maps. Right now, they have a fleet of minivans that drives around and does that, which I've never seen before because their maps suck, and those minivans probably don't exist except for on paper. But either way, they're saying that they're going to start using drones, and they actually partnered with Amazon to do that, to update their maps, and they're currently waiting on a new rule that's going to be released sometime soon for Part 107 to allow flight overhead of people. That's the only way you're going to be able to do the maps, is flying over people's heads anyway. So Part 107 is going to be releasing a new thing, which I'm super excited to hear about, but at the same time, Apple Maps is going to be capitalizing on it, hoping to make their crappy maps better. We'll see how it goes. Good luck to you, Apple. I ain't happy with you, though. What's up, droners? Thank you for tuning into this week's Droner News because we out here killing it. And if you want to see more of those, you can go ahead and click right here because that is the clickable place for more Droner News. Or if you want to see more lists and things like that about more drones because we just do it out here, you can do it right here. That's how we do. Either way, make sure that you support us and allow us to continue to do what we're doing by subscribing. It's a very simple thing to do. And guess what? It's free 99. And as always, make sure you stay fly.